Today we will discuss power of a lens. Consider this lens. This is convex lens and this is also convex lens. This is thick, this is thin. In this case also a parallel beam of light is falling on convex lens and it is going to converge at this point. In this case also a parallel beam of light is passing through convex lens and it is converging at this point. Now what is difference between this diagram and this diagram? In this diagram, this point of convergence is close to optical center, and in this diagram, point of convergence comparatively at large distance from this figure. It means in this diagram, if I will consider this should be the path followed by ray of light in absence of this lens, then this lens can bend this ray of light through large angle. This is the angle. It should go like this, but when it is passing through convex lens, it is undergoing refraction, and when it is undergoing refraction, it changes its path. So here bending is taking place by this angle, and in this case bending is taking place by this angle. So this angle is bigger and this angle is smaller. And if we will relate this bending of a light, capacity to bend the light with focal length of the lens, then we find the relation that a thicker lens is having short focal length, and if focal length is smaller, then bending capacity is larger, and a thin lens has more focal length and its bending capacity is less. It means bending capacity and focal length, they are inversely related with each other. If focal length will be more, then bending will be by less amount. If focal length is less, bending will be by large amount. And this capacity of bending the ray of light by a lens, we are going to measure by the term that is power of lens. So today we will study about power of lens. Power of lens measures the degree or ability of a lens up to which it can converge, or if you are talking about concave lens, then it can diverge the light rays. So a thick convex lens has short focal length and it can bend the light rays towards the principal axis through a large angle. This we are going to consider this. This is thick lens, this is parallel beam of light, and this ray of light is bending by large angle. Thick lens, short focal length, bending by large amount. And in this case, bending will be through large angle and focus them closer to optical center. In case of concave lens, if concave lens is thicker, then in that case divergence will be by large amount, and if we are going to have a thin concave lens, then divergence will be by small amount. So a concave lens with short focal length causes higher divergence than the one with longer focal length. So from here points which are coming out, if focal length is less, power will be more. Smaller focal length of a lens means more is ability to bend the light rays and greater is its power. It means power and focal length, they are inversely related with each other. So what is definition of power? Power you can define as reciprocal of focal length, or another definition of power will be, it is the measure of degree of divergence or convergence of light rays falling on it. It means power of a lens is a measure of degree up to which it can diverge in which case concave lens, or it can converge. Convergence will be in case of convex lens of light rays falling on it. 1 mark question, what is SI unit of power and define it. SI unit of power is going to be diopter. And how will you define 1 diopter? Power is equal to 1 upon F. If focal length of lens is going to be 1 meter, then power will be 1 meter inverse, that is known as 1 diopter. So 1 diopter will be the power of a lens whose focal length is going to be 1 meter. And focal length for convex lens is positive, so power for convex lens will be positive, and focal length for concave lens is negative, so its power will also be negative. If you are going to have combination of lenses and distance between them is not going to be large, then total power of all the lenses will be P1 plus P2 plus P3, where you have to add them by proper sign consideration. For concave lens, you will consider negative power. For convex lens, you will consider positive power. So, most of the time question comes, define power, what is SI unit of power, define that, and sometimes 1 mark numerical can be there related to this. So, we will try few numericals. For example, question comes like this, if power is represented by plus 2 diopter, then you have to identify the lens and you have to find its focal length. So power is plus 2 diopter. Plus sign shows that the lens that we are talking about is convex lens, and power is reciprocal of focal length. So focal length will be 1 upon P. So when you will solve 1 upon 2, then focal length will come out to be 0.5 meter. If this is the question, power is minus 2.5 diopter, you have to identify the lens and you have to find its focal length. So negative sign shows this is concave lens, and focal length reciprocal of power. When you will solve it, you will get answer minus 0.4 meter. If question is this, a doctor has prescribed a corrective lens of power plus 1.5 diopter. Find the focal length and tell whether this lens is converging or this lens is diverging. For focal length, again you will use relation 1 upon power. So very easily you can find focal length. Now whether lens is diverging or converging, deciding factor will be sign here. If your sign is positive, this will be converging. If your sign is negative, then it will be diverging. In this case, sign is positive, so this will come out to be converging. Now next is we have combination of lenses with power 2 diopter and other lenses with power 0.25 diopter. We have to find the net power. So net power will be, we will add the powers with proper sign consideration. So here both are going to be positive. So P1 plus P2 will be addition of this and this. So your answer will come out to be 2.25 diopter. So here few questions I have given for practice.